Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video may have been taken last week, and I wasn't sure that I would have enough storage in my phone to record it, but they had some good stuff that I wanted to share with you guys. So that is why I'm starting in the middle of the store. I normally start filming as I'm walking in, showing the outside of Homegoods, and I just had to make this quick video. Of course, the music was loud and Homegoods is so crowded, so we're going to go with this voiceover. How is everyone's day going? Look at what I found. I googled this item and it was more than double the price. It caught my attention and I actually went home to sleep on it and woke up the next day saying I have to have it. It is the perfect blue to my blue and white willow or chinoiserie collection. I don't have anything solid blue that matches so perfectly. We're gonna get back to that later as I show you guys at the end of the video. What caught my eye was a lot of these shadow boxes with the crystal rock and the design and detail, making it art. These shadow boxes were not inexpensive, but I guess they're well worth it. If you believe in the crystals, if you believe in bringing earthy items, I'm loving the 3-dimension shadow boxes. I am never in the market for wall art. I try to get my wall art from Hobby Lobby, spring, fall, Christmas, or just when the home decor goes 50% or 75, even 90. If I can find some mirrors and wall art from Hobby Lobby, once it goes 75% or more, I'd rather get my wall art from there. Other than that, I really don't try to clutter my walls. But that's just because I've never been in the market for wall art, figuring that that was something I had to have. They look at all these 6 stools. They are $1.99 each. I am never in the market for accent furniture again, unless I can find it at Ross, TJ Maxx, or a furniture store that has discontinued items. I'm good with that, but these are good. They're good. I mean, can you imagine paying? That would have been $1,200 for those 6 bar stools. You have to be careful. You can, when I go, I'm going to tell you guys what I look for when I am at Homegoods. It has to be a piece that catches my eye. I'm really going there to film for my channel. I don't always film. And I only want to show you guys the large, rare finds. There's no need me particularly showing you towels and comforters and lamps and seasonal items unless they're large and rare. No need me showing you throws and pillows and garlands and pumpkins unless they are large and rare. And if I buy something, it is gonna have to be an item that I even slept on the item that I end up getting, but I have to be drawn to it. I'm not going to Home Goods for items for my puppy or dishes and pots and pans. I really go there to see something that I wouldn't normally see, and I feel like I have that would go good. I have to have it. Because I don't want to return anything, and I don't want to stock up on a lot of holiday items. I get my holiday decor from Hobby Lobby or Michael's when it goes 75% or more. And I have more than enough. I don't need to, unless I find a large and rare find that I can add additionally. I am at the point where I don't even want anything else as far as Christmas ornaments and fall decor unless it is on clearance 75% or more. I can't stress that enough for you guys. That is why when you see me doing a haul and it hits 90%, I have put my money back for that. Home Goods, the large and rare finds. It would have to be a pair of lamps I can't do without. Not me just finding lamps there for every room in my house. I would have to like my inspiration was that orange jar when I did my fall decorate with me living room. That jar was the only thing I bought. They had plenty of more garlands and picks and pumpkins but that jar was and that because I already had a bin full of fall picks and garland and flowers that I purchased for about gathering up about the last 2-3 years, catching it at 75, 80, or 90% off. And I ended up with a full bin, and that was more than enough to sprinkle around the house. And I love it. I don't need anything else. I would love the pampas grass, the fir pampas grass, but I am not going to just buy it at 50% or 40% at Hobby Lobby. I am not going to go to Home Goods and shop for that either. Accent furniture, they have some great accent chairs. If I was in the market for them, these would be perfect. Loving the design on the wood. These look like some chairs that may be from a designer that I seen on Homeworthy. It looks just like this 2-seater chair that she was speaking of. I just watched that Homeworthy video maybe a few days ago. But no. Am I in the market for shadow boxes? No, but if you are, I was letting you know they were there. I show you these large rare finds. I can't wait for Christmas because I have been saving for Christmas to find me some large rare finds during Home Goods Christmas. I would love to get me a pair of 7 to 10 feet tall nutcrackers. And those ran around $3.99 to $5.99. And they get gone. You better get it when you see it. When Home Goods start bringing in Christmas, if you see those what got gone, I would try to say, okay, if that's here when I come back in a week, I'm going to get it. No, ma'am, somebody else is ready to pull the plug. Somebody else is ready. Just like the blue and white, if you see it at Home Goods and that you want to start a collection, build a collection, no, it's not vintage or antique, but if you want to get some matching ginger jars or matching vases or start a collection or do a table scape with the blue and white and be able to join others, and because it is a timeless color, and it is a timeless home decor that everyone will eventually gravitate to, and it holds its value. I have been into the blue and white chinoiserie, antique, vintage. I have some. I purchased them from thrift stores, estate sales, even some consignment shops. But what I am using in my living room came from Ross, Homegoods, country stores, and a vendor is where I got my biggest collection. I like matching pieces, and that is all I am using in my living room are the modern patterns. No antiques, no vintage in my living room. I got them from a vendor or Homegoods and Ross. I may have picked up some pieces at Hobby Lobby, but I'm only using the modern pieces in my living room, and I have a bedroom that I'm using all my vintage and blue and white, and stay tuned for a video on that. I bend all my blue and white that I got from vendors and estate sales that are antique, stamped, made in Japan, England, willow, pieces made in England, Japan. I have those pieces in a bin, and I'm going to unpack it with you guys and show it to you, and then I would show you, do a different video showing you how I style it, because I'd rather give you a unpack with me video of my blue and white chinoiserie, antiques, and vintage from thrift stores and estate sales. And I also have a video that I'm going to show you guys of all my teacups and china that I purchased from an estate sale about 2-3 years ago. That is going to be an unboxing and reveal of that. And then I'm going to style all those in one bedroom. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a china cabinet. I have 5 shelves and desks. I have 1 bookcase, 1 5-tier stand, 2 desks/sofa tables, and a china cabinet. And I'm going to style those pieces in that room for all my collection of teapots, blue and white, antique, vintage, as well as so I have it all at one room. And then I won't have it in the main room where things could get broken, or it's just my taste, even though it's just I'm in charge of all the decorating in the home. But I'm just trying to not have all my collection pieces there, because I kind of want to sell my vintage and antique pieces, blue and white, the china. Someone else that family may want to keep it in the family, because my children already told me they don't want any of it. And I would hate for them to even take it to the trash and just be like, we're not going to dust this stuff. And this was mom's thing. And people don't memorialize homes. I remember I had someone that died close to me, and she loved gardening, and her yard was full of the pots in the garden. Well, I'm trying to think, it probably wasn't even 2-3 weeks, months after she died, I rode by her house, and it's like none of it ever existed. And I don't blame her, because it was a lot of pots to water. She said she used the water for about an hour and a half in the morning and an hour and a half in the evening, especially during the hot days. And that was her hobby, that was her thing. So, be mindful as you get older and as you're gardening. Think about And as you're even purchasing items, think about, as you get older, have a living estate sale. Ask your children, what are their plans? Do they like anything? Is it something that you want them to will to you, or is it something that they don't care for at all? And have a living estate sale and recoup some of that money. But right now I want to enjoy it. I binned up all my decoration, because in my living room, in my kitchen, and in my bedroom, because I was changing the wall color. The kitchen, living room, hallway, and 3 bedrooms was all getting painted different colors. And I had to pack everything up so it wouldn't splash paint. And so I binned it all up and put it in a storage unit at the house. And I am just not pulling that stuff out. And it's been there maybe a year or two. So fortunate enough to be able to, finance me a storage building in the yard. And now I am pulling it out, and I'm going to show you guys my vintage and antique collection. I can't wait to show you guys, and then I'm going to show you how I decorate it. But maybe I could sell some pieces as I go, and as I look at it and enjoy it, I could be like, yeah, let's see if this is sale for a set. Let's see if I can get something. And then I can get those large pieces at Homegoods, because I want me 2 large reindeers, one that lays down and one that stands up. And I would like to get 2 matching nutcrackers. The thing about Homegoods, you rarely can find a pair. You pretty much may have to drive another hour and a half, and hopefully they have got the same ones in and no one has beat you to it. I was like that last year. I seen a white sitting reindeer, and I would have loved to put that on my fireplace mantle. That would be all needed to be on that fireplace mantle. And I went back, it was gone. Maybe a few days later, I went back, it was gone. I called around. I called around at about 5 or 6 Homegoods, and they didn't have any idea what I was talking about. And maybe one that did say, oh no man, they got gone. When you see something, you better get it. So, but little tchotchkes like this, because it's trending. I don't do trending. This is just me. I have went crazy on this blue and white chinoiserie modern pieces. I will no longer get any vintage pieces unless it's a pair of lamps, and they have to be a good price. But these little tchotchkes like this, trending pieces, I wouldn't buy that. I don't need. To me, this is inexpensive home decor. This is for certain ages. I am seasoned. I have been through this, where I have purchased inexpensive decor just to fill up a room. And when I try to sell it at a yard sale, people trying to give me $1 or $2. But this blue and white, timeless. You are a part of a huge collector family. People even trade. People even will give you double or triple, especially if you have matching pieces with no chips. It really does increase in value, because even these modern pieces I have, 20 years from now, that's no longer modern. That has become vintage. It's porcelain, it's breakable, and even if it's ceramics, it's going to be a timeless look. My favorite color I thought was purple, but it's really blue that I'm coming to find out. It reminds me of the sky, the sea. It's calming, it's soothing. Pieces like that, that's not me. Cause you're not gonna have any money left over for that. I gotta get it for that 150 piece, that 200, that 300, that 400. You keep buying these inexpensive homes decor to fill up your home, and it's your taste. And then when you try to go to a flea market or your kids, you're gonna get $5-10. You're gonna get less. And please take the stickers off. But you want to get a piece that will age and age in time and increase its value in time. Might as well start going to art galleries and buy from your local artists. And people don't do that anymore, but just some tips and tricks on how to help your home look inexpensive. Look, it's expensive, because you could see that there's a lot of YouTubers doing videos saying how to make your home look expensive. They're telling you, focus on some local artists, get some wall art, some timeless pieces, horses, animals, and the color patterns, and invest in those rare finds that you will see at Homegoods. Go to thrift stores. Do your high and lows. Go to thrift stores and estate sales. Not always about buying wood furniture, but I particularly don't really buy a lot of wooden furniture, but if you know that you see this kitchen buffet table in cherry wood, looks immaculate. They took care of it. It didn't move from the spot where they had it, and they only stored their clean dishes. Wood was made really, really good. And you could tell by the wood whether the home was also taken care of and free of pests and insects. You can tell that. Well, by the way, these are the two pieces I ended up with. I walked this store for about an hour, and we are going to get Shug Var the octopus. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.